Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? Honestly, I am pretty shocked with what we got out of this week's episode. Not just for the fact of how they handle the whole situation with, the all the people's lives on the line and everything that could have happened being taken care of in the fashion that it was, to the point where we have now a ridiculous amount of questions to ask when it comes down to Red and pretty much what the police officer is actually going to do if he ends up winning at the end of the day. Because as of right now, it's pretty clear that's what we're going to get is the police officer winning. Like we're losing more teammates. We're losing more. Wow, he really key charged? All right, if I ever see a bear again, I'm just going to mash buttons and destroy the bear. Remember that. Always. But yeah, to know that every single person in this show is kind of on their own, they're on their own agendas. They have their own like way of seeing things when it comes down to our main character does not want anybody to die, but now that he's found someone who he sees as lower than a cockroach, he's going to at least fight harder than he's ever fought before that we've seen in previous battles. That being said, we're also about to see we're about to see what the police officer has up his hand, up his sleeves, right? Sorry, up his hands, um, and that is what makes me the most afraid. Is let's say um, he is in a position where he feels like he's losing. What do you think he's gonna do? He's going to take it out on every single person in his way. He's not gonna fight this fair beautiful fight that people, or at least Red, expects him to do. He's gonna have this one-on-one honorable battle. Like, bro, this is a man who just threatened to kill 10 million people. Okay, this is a man who is annoyed by you wanting to save people. So if you were to ask me if this is gonna be a fair fight, come on now, bro. He's clearly going to pull any type of shenanigans that he can, which is shooting a white arrow at the people our main character likes, or just doing some crazy messed up stuff in general, right? Um, that 1 second. But man, I really do think the characters we're watching at this moment are in a position to give us a lot. Like Red can give us a lot when it comes down to his morals, his way of, standing up for everybody the way that he is, all this stuff. But at the same time, the police officer gives us this raw, unfiltered thought process of every single person that how he feels about them and why he thinks they're a problem at the end of the day. So that type of stuff is what puts you in a position now to just say, okay, well, if you feel this way and you're going to become a god if you win, he's going to destroy everybody. Like, there's no if, ands, or buts. That's just what's going to happen. So we're at the point now where we know definitively what people will practically do besides cat ears. We have no idea what the heck she would do if she actually becomes the god candidate, which has a high likelihood because if this white arrow just happens to slip while the red arrow hits the target, we might just have a problem there. So we'll have to see how that turns out. I'm definitely curious to see what y'all are expecting for the end of this show. If you've already read the manga and the source material, don't spoil it for anybody, but at the same time, um, I hope y'all who have watched and read the manga are just as excited to see the ending as I am, because at this point, if there is no other seasons and it does end the same way the manga did, where it just like came to its conclusion or whatever, I won't be all that surprised. You know, I'll be ready for whatever it is they want us to see towards the end of the day. So with that being said, everybody, have an awesome day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.